Hey everyone, bachphotography here, and today we're doing a video that's a little bit different. We're going to be not doing a photography tutorial or anything like that, but we're actually going to be looking at how much money I make on YouTube. So I've got a couple of messages this week on Instagram of a couple of people asking how much money I make on YouTube, so I thought I would make an entire video of step-by-step how much I make. It's a big breakdown of the videos, how much money I'm making from each video, that sort of thing. So there's a few things on YouTube that I can't show you, like I can't show you my CPM. I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. It's against YouTube's terms and conditions, but I'll show you as much as I can and really break down how much I make on YouTube and also how much you can make on YouTube as well. Okay, so let's just hop right into the analytics and we'll go from there. You do get a little bit of information on this page, which is the dashboard of your YouTube channel, but if we go into the analytics, we'll get a whole bunch more detailed information on how much you make, how many views you get, your watch time, all that sort of stuff. So first of all, let's look at the last 28 days. In the last 28 days, I have made 130-ish US dollars, and I've made that from about 60,000 views. Now, I have just over 9,000 subscribers as of the 28th of January 2019, and I have been quite inconsistent with my videos. So someone who has 9,000 subscribers who makes consistently 3 videos a week is going to make a lot more money than I do. So now that we've seen the month of January, well, the last 28 days, and how much money I made in the last 28 days, let's just jump and show the entire lifetime of the channel, and then we can go into detail about the ups and downs and that sort of thing. So in the lifetime section, it shows you all of the money that you've made, all of the views that you've ever had, watch time, all that sort of stuff for the entire life of your channel. And we can see here that I got a estimated revenue of about $1,700 through the lifetime of my channel. Now, it's an estimated revenue because this number isn't actually 100% accurate to what you actually get at the end of the month in your paycheck. And I think the reason for that is because YouTube is dealing with such big data that sometimes they have to make estimations, and also there's things like exchange rates because I get paid in Australian dollars and this is US dollars. There's probably a whole bunch of other factors that determine how much exactly you make every month or in the lifetime of your channel. That also is the same with views. That view count isn't going to be 100% correct. That watch time isn't going to be 100% correct, but they are pretty good estimations for the analytics on your channel. Okay, so down here we can see all of the different videos that I've made, and it actually tells you how much money you made from each video. So my most popular video ever has so far made me $405.62, and that is the how to shoot portraits at night. Now, I've found that making videos on how to shoot photography at night have been very popular on my channel because my second biggest video is also about nighttime photography. So I don't want to oversaturate my channel with just nighttime videos, but I actually made this video after this one here because this video did so well. So now I want to go into a little bit more detail on a particular video and have a look at things like view duration and demographics, which gives you a better idea of why I'm making this certain amount of money, how I could possibly make more money from the videos, or how some of you may make less from the same content. So let's have a look at my most popular video for an example. Most of my traffic is coming from the United States, and these guys give really high CPM because it's a wealthy country and people there are willing to spend more money through the advertising channels. So my second biggest section of ad revenue comes from India, and your CPM from India is going to be way lower than it is from the United States, from the UK, and from Canada and things like that. And the reason for that is because basically these countries are a lot more wealthy, and the people that live there are willing to spend more money through the ad channels, so that companies are essentially willing to spend more money advertising to those customers. So you can see up here that my average view duration on this video is 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Now I think this video is, oh there it is, it's 10 minutes and 19 seconds. So that view duration isn't amazing, it's okay. I'd really like to see that go up to 4 or 5 minutes in the future, because basically the longer you have retention of your audience, the more advertisers are willing to spend on your adverts because your users are engaged. And also, not only that, if they watch, let's say, an advert at the start before the video starts, and then they watch another advert at 5 minutes through the video, that means that you're getting 2 hits of ad revenue, whereas for me, because I'm only getting an average of 3 minutes, most people aren't going to see that second advert. So if you can increase the average view duration of your videos, that really improves not only your reach on the YouTube search algorithm, but it drastically improves how much money you're going to make on each video. So now we've looked at one particular video, I'm just going to go back to the analytics page and talk a little bit more holistically about my channel and about where it's heading. So I'm just going to go back to lifetime and show you a couple of things that I find quite interesting about my analytics and about my ad revenue. So if we look here, this is about where I posted my first video that got 100,000 views, and that was how to shoot portraits at night. And basically you can see here that I really shot up in watch time and I really shot up in views, and this is basically where YouTube first gave me a little bit of SEO love and started showing all of my videos to the YouTube community. Now before here I was being super consistent with my videos. Basically from here to about here I was really making 2 or 3 videos every single week, non-stop, never missing any of the schedule. And then when I got to about here, I started getting a little bit lazy and wasn't posting very much. I had breaks that were months and months apart, and you can really see that as that happened, my channel really started to slump and go down and down and down and down and down. And then when I got to around here, I started making 2 or 3 videos a week again, and I was consistent for about 5 or 6 weeks after that, and it really started to ramp up again. And then around here I've started being slack again over Christmas, and we're starting to see a slump again. So it's really important, as you can see in this graph, you have to be super consistent with YouTube videos, and I found that I really need to make at least 2 videos and ideally 3 or 4 videos every single week to see that nice growth and nice love that YouTube give you. So just a couple of other things I wanted to talk about in terms of my analytics as well that I thought you might think are interesting. The first one is that when you post videos consistently, you get into the suggested videos a lot. So if I'm posting, let's say 3 times a week, I will get into the suggested videos sometimes up to 90% of my traffic. 90% of my traffic will come just from the suggested videos, not from the search, not from people looking through all the browse features of YouTube, not from other channels, that sort of thing. It's all coming from the suggested videos. And what I mean by suggested videos is that video, the thumbnail that says up next in the top right corner, that automatically plays after your video finishes. If you don't post very often, let's say that I missed a few months, I don't get any juice from the suggested videos. So if I go into my video manager and we click on my most recent video, and before my most recent video, which I posted a few days ago, I hadn't posted, I think, in about 2 months. If we look into this video, I think I can just click here. This might actually go to the video itself and not, okay, no, it worked. So if I go into the analytics of this video here, from start to finish, how to photograph models, you'll see that I don't really get any juice from the suggested videos. So let me just find this video here. There we go. So here you can see that my traffic sources, none of them are suggested videos. The suggested videos section only gives me 3.1% of my watch time and 4.3% of the views for this video. But if we go to another video that I posted when I was being incredibly consistent, let's say for example my most popular video, you'll see that I get way more suggested videos, way more suggested juice from YouTube. So here you can see it's 33% for this video, because when I was posting all of this content, when I was posting this video in particular, I was posting a whole bunch of videos around the same time, and YouTube really do give love to people who are consistent. So now we've talked about the money that I make from YouTube, and we've gone a little bit into my analytics. We're going to look at one other revenue stream I use to monetize my YouTube channel, and this is a very popular one. It's one that a lot of people use, and it's reasonably profitable, and that is the Amazon Associates program. And basically what this is you can get links from Amazon for products, and then you can put those links in the description of your videos, and when people click through them to either research the product or to buy the product, if they make a purchase through Amazon within 24 hours of clicking your link, you get between, I think it's about 1% and 4% of any purchases that they make. And the amazing thing about this is, let's say that you make a review on the new Canon 5D Mark IV. If someone clicks on that Canon 5D Mark IV link and then purchases the camera, you get, something like $40 or $50. But let's say that they don't purchase that camera, and then they need to buy some furniture for their house, or they wanted to buy a different camera, or maybe they want to buy a present for their friend. anything that they buy within 24 hours using the same computer and the same account, you get between, I think it's 1 and 4% of any sales, which actually is, in my opinion, just absolutely amazing. So this is the report from January the 1st, 2018 to December 31st, 2018. It's not letting me show you from January the 1st, 2018 to today because you're only allowed to use a custom range of 90 days to look at your analytics through Amazon. So we're just looking at the entirety of last year and how much I made. I just want to make it clear that I actually only started using this in June. So really what we're looking at is a 6-month how much I made. So you can see from this analytics page that in 6 months I made about half of what I made in 6 months on YouTube, or about a quarter of what I made in my entire full year of YouTube. So Amazon is a really great way to add some secondary income. And basically when someone clicks through on one of my links that's in the description, it turns out that about 1.27% of people then within 24 hours buy something. And we can see all of the different things that people are buying, although we can't see who bought them, which I think is a good thing because it's important to have privacy when you're buying stuff. But we can see here that some of the stuff that people are buying are absolutely nothing to do with my videos at all. So let's just have a little scroll through. You can see that some of them are. So this Youngno Wine 300 is the light that I used in my most popular video. But then if we look, for example, at the first year's stack up cups, yeah, see that has absolutely nothing to do at all with photography. But because they bought it and they probably spent about somewhere between $4 and $8, I would have made probably 5 or 10 cents on that purchase. So that's everything for this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video and consider hitting that subscribe button because I'll be making a lot of more content in the future, and also a lot more content like this if people comment down below and say that they enjoyed the video and would like to see more. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.